Hi, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. My story has a couple parts to it, but my journey started with um, the product. I 4 years ago, when I turned 51, I went into full blown menopause and had all the symptoms of menopause, including weight gain. And that was my main focus because I would have been thin my whole life, relatively speaking. And I was always in the same size wardrobe my whole life, fluctuating a little bit. But I was not familiar with the type of weight gain that I had experienced. I had gained about 4 sizes, and everything I had tried to do and things that had worked in the past was no longer working anymore. And certain diets didn't work. I even went so far as to getting my blood work done and going on bioidentical hormones. And I did that for well over a year. And I was just getting heavier and heavier, and my skin was breaking out like a teenager, something else I was not comfortable or familiar with. So, in my research, at the beginning of starting my hormone therapy, I had come across a ad on Facebook and an invite to join this group and this interest group, this weight loss group. And I was curious and I saw all the stories that were being posted of the success everyone was having, but I had already started this hormone therapy. So I went, um, wanted to give it a shot. I had spent so much money. But in the meantime, the entire year of um, doing the hormones, I was watching this group. And also, towards the end of my frustration at the end of the year, where it wasn't working, I was just getting heavier. And again, my face was so bad, I stopped. And at this time, my cousin had called me, and she was experiencing the same thing. She's a couple years older than me. And we said, I told her, you know what? I'm going to try this if you want to do it with me. So we started, she agreed to start with me. We started the same day, and that was October 2019. And to make the long story short, it worked, and it was amazing. And not only was it work for our weight, but our energy and all of the other hormone menopause symptoms. So it was just awesome. In the meantime, I had not told anybody, even my husband, that I was doing this. Um, and because I didn't want one more thing that I was spending money on not to work. And so I wanted to see if this was going to work or not before I told anybody. And eventually, 4 months, 5 months later, the weight fell off and my skin cleared up and everything. My husband was like telling everybody, "Have you seen Cheryl? Have you seen Cheryl?" Oh my God, because all of our friends go to Florida in the winter, so they had not seen me all winter. And he had gone down to visit and was telling everybody. So I got all these phone calls. What are you doing? What are you doing? So I just told them what I was doing, shared um, my link, my product link with everybody. It was not intended to start a business or do anything. I was just sharing what I did. But the company gives you a share link to share with people from your very first order. You don't have to, you didn't have to make any additional investment. They just give it to you. So at that point, I was telling everybody and everybody was signing up. So it was organically, all of a sudden I was starting to get paid for sharing my link with people. Um, so it just kind of grew from there. And I had been and I knew it was a network marketing company, but I had swore that I was never going to do it again because I had done it 20 years prior, and I just swore I was never going to do it again. But this kind of grew organically. without me trying to do much. And in that process, my products are paid for, my husband's products are paid for, but then I saw the potential of replacing my income. And it was, you know, but that wasn't what started that, because I was sharing because I saw the success and I saw people's lives changing. Not for the better for weight, but because of their health. They were coming off, I was hearing so many health improvement and people coming off medications, and it was just started becoming a passion for me to help people. So, but then in the process of all of that and developing this new passion, I was getting paid and I saw the potential of replacing my income. I was a hairdresser. But also my husband, we also owned a insurance company, which we had started because the other part of the story is my husband and I were wanting to find a business that we could do from anywhere we were. We wanted to work from home. We wanted to work from our computers. We wanted to have a second home in Florida and move around and be portable. So we had started an insurance company on the side, say not on the side, but an additional company in addition to my hairdressing. And, and that was going well, but being a hairdresser was tying me down. But then when COVID hit, and I was forced to quit, thank God I had already started developing an income with my network marketing company, and I was able to replace my income. And when COVID hit, I was prepared for that income loss. And that's when partly right before COVID hit, I was ready to take this business to the next level. And it just kind of coincided and worked out together. So now that I've retired from doing hair, I have now the time to focus more on our side hustle and to make that a full time. And eventually, I see in the future the potential not only of helping more and more people get healthy, but being able to retire our insurance business as well, because of the the bureaucracy that comes with insurance companies. So I look forward to the future of diving into this full time and making this, helping other people, the passion to come through, and why not get paid for it in the same time? God is killing two birds with one stone. So I appreciate the people I have come across and the people I've met in this business, and I look forward to more.